this is Jenny from Homestead Corner, and today I'm going to be dehydrating lemons and limes. I got a pretty good deal on bags of these this week, so they're usually pretty expensive, usually 79 to 89 cents per lemon. But we were able to get like 3 pounds for $3, which is really good. There was a couple more, but I used some. And I also got these limes for like $2.99 for a 3-pound bag, so that was a great deal also on the limes. So I'm going to use some of these. I've pulled a couple out. We used a couple, and I pulled one out for later that we'll use definitely this week, and I pulled a couple of limes. But we're going to dehydrate these up so they will last in storage. And once you dehydrate them, they are perfect to throw in soups and any dishes that you want to add lemon or lime flavor to. I use the lemon a lot in my teas. You can just take it and throw it right in the cup, and it will rehydrate while it's in your tea, which is wonderful. So this is super easy to do. We are just going to give these a good wash in water and a couple tablespoons of white vinegar, so to make sure we get anything off the outside that might be on them, because we're going to dehydrate these skins and all. We'll use the entire lemon this way. So I'm going to get these washed up. To wash these, I got a bowl about half full of water, and I'm just going to put a couple tablespoons of white vinegar in there. And we are going to add our lemons and limes right into the water. We're going to let them soak for about 5 minutes, and then we will come back and give them a good rinse off. But I just kind of move them around a little bit, make sure they're getting nice and clean. Woo! Splash myself because I like that. Told you I'm messy in the kitchen. Oh my goodness. So you just want to get them all under there and make sure they're soaking around. So we're just going to let them soak for a few minutes, and I'll bring you back when we rinse them up. Okay, so after these got done soaking, I just gave them a little rinse with some fresh cold water, and I am just going to start slicing these. And I just take the end off until you start to see the little lemon in there. And any spots, you can just trim those off. You want to cut these kind of thin. I try to go an 1/8 inch on the thickness. And the seeds, you can kind of just pop the seeds right out right now. You don't have to take the seeds out, but I don't really want them in my food later when I use them, so it's easier to get them out now. So you can just kind of pop those out, and we're going to put them right on our dehydrator trays. And these can touch each other on the trays. It is okay. If they're touching each other, it's not a problem at all. And you want to single layer them. You don't want them on top of each other, but they can definitely touch. So we are just going to keep going until I have all my trays filled up. And I'm going to cut my limes the same way as I do the lemons. Okay, so we have all our trays filled. I've got 2 trays of lemons and 2 trays of limes, and we are just going to put these in the dehydrator, and we're going to get this little darling started. And we're going to set this at 125 degrees, about 125, 130, and we're going to turn it on. And we're going to let this go 12 to 15 hours about what it's going to take. It can vary depending on how thick you cut them and, you know, how much liquid's in them. It can definitely vary. So, but we're going to just let this go, and we'll come back and check it in about 12 hours, probably 12 to 15, and I will bring you back when they're done. Okay, so these have been going for about 16 hours, and they are all dry. You can see how they look, and they are, you want them to be like crispy dry, and they are going to last in your food storage this way. You can hear them, and they are, you know, if you take one, you can like snap it. It's so dry. Crunchy dry. So that's it. These are so easy to do, and we're just going to put these on a plate for a little bit, and we're going to let them kind of come down to room temperature so we can put them in jars, and that way I can throw them in the pantry. If you're going to store these long term, you definitely want to seal your jars, but these are ones that I'm going to use. If I do any more, I'll seal them up. You just want to use Food Saver and make sure you seal the top of your jars, and they will last for a super long time, years. I have oranges that I've had for 3 years. I like to test things, so I have oranges that are sealed downstairs, and they are 3 years old, and they still look exactly the same. They smell wonderful, and they're perfect. So these are our limes and the lemons. They both darken up a little bit when you dry them, but these are still, they're so flavorful. You just toss these right in your tea, into soups, anything you need a little lemon or lime in, you can put these right in. You can rehydrate them first, or you can just, like if you're doing soups or something like that, you can just toss it right in whole, and it will rehydrate, and you'll have all the juices right in there. So it's perfect. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.